The TV gaming and movie experience goes far beyond the size and pretty colors of our TVs. The immersion into games or movies can be different depending on the sound system, where you sit. Vibrations feedback added into controllers makes us feel the games physically, and I don't know much about VR, but I'm guessing that this is a hell of an experience. Well, like a surround system is an extension to the simple sound coming from the TV, the same goes for ambient lighting. This is where Govee comes into play with the Immersion Backlight TV system that extends your visual experience outside the borders of your TV screen. I'm Max from LifeHackerMax. Let's look at the Govee Immersion RGBIC LED TV Backlight. I'm going to show you what's in the box and share my thoughts on the subject in the little time that I managed to experiment with this amazing kit from Govee. But before we start, let me say that I'm not sponsored by Govee, and if it seems like I'm using big words when I'm talking about them and their technology, that is because I really like their products. They're affordable compared to their competitors, and you get everything you need in the box made easy to use. Not to say the way they make me feel as a customer. If you have any of their smart products, you will know that Govee Home app also doubles as a social network platform, where all users share their projects, help each other when they encounter issues, and once in a while, as puny as I am, I still get a like from Govee itself, which is nice, makes me feel special. Sure, there is room for improvement, and I'm going to be sharing some of the things I think they could have done better, but overall, as far as my experience goes, Govee gets a big thumbs up. Let us begin with the packaging. The packaging looks awesome, but there is one thing I noticed that I don't get. There is a sort of ambiguity when it comes to the information displayed on the box. Information that in my opinion is kind of important when you choose to buy those types of products. In this case, I'm talking about the size of the TVs the kit was designed for. There are two models that Govee offers. The one that I'm showing you right now that was designed for TVs ranging from 55 to 65 inches and another one designed for 75 up to 85 inches. Unless you do your research well, which I didn't by the way, or look on the back of the box to see the specs, you will not find this information anywhere on the front or any other side of the box. And this is how I ended up buying the 55-65 inches kit for my 43-inch TV. I guess, in my ignorance, in the back of my mind I thought that since there was no such information displayed, then this must be a universal system. You know, one of those one-fits-all products. This is me realizing I just made a big mistake, trying to figure out what went wrong and thinking, we're going to need a bigger TV. Well, my bad. In the end, it all worked out for the best. Don't get me wrong, I didn't buy a bigger TV, but I did some hacking and managed to install the system on my 43-inch TV anyway. I will add links in the description of each system specifying the TV dimensions in case you are not sure what to choose. Also, as far as I could find, there is no TV backlight system designed for TVs that are smaller than 55 inches. The only option would be to hack this one, as I did, so there is still a chance to enjoy the immersion system even if you have a small TV. Keep watching. Another important thing you should know before diving in to buy the backlight is that Govee Immersion was not optimized for curved TVs. It will still work, but the lights might not sync properly with your TV. Even though the immersion kit was designed for the ultimate TV and gaming experience, it still integrates the key features that come with all other LED strip products from Govee. You can connect it to Alexa, Siri, or Google Assistant to power your lights on and off, change their color, and change the brightness to your desired level. And you can use the music mode to set the mood for parties. For now, let's open this bad boy up and see what's inside the box. The first thing that pops up is this card that contains all social media information to connect with Govee, share your creations, and some ways to reach support if you encounter any issues. On the back you will find that you can install the Govee app on both Android and iOS devices. Then we have this installation guide card that gives you some useful tips for best results. And a user manual written in 6 languages that has all the information you need to install, set up and calibrate your backlights. Then we have a bunch of bags and boxes carefully placed to protect all components. Well done, Govee! Let's unbox the unboxed boxes. First, we have 8 orange foam pads. Those are used for calibrating the system. I found them unnecessary as there are other ways to do the calibration. We will be talking about that in a bit. Next, we have the Color Sense camera that tracks the colors from the TV screen and sends the information to the control box. They are connected together via USB. The control box takes the information from the camera and sends it further to the LED strip. It also has 3 buttons for direct control of the lights and an integrated mic for music mode. The picture on the manual will instruct you to place the control box somewhere in the middle of the back of your TV. I would recommend you to find a place where you can reach it with ease. You never know when you might want to use it, and the double-sided tape is not that easy to unstick if you wish to change the position later on. The control box is powered with this 12 volts 24 watts power supply. Next, the LED strip. This is a RGBIC LED strip with silicone protection already prepared for the project at hand. What I mean is that this was made so that we have 4 individual sections for each side of the TV. They are pre-cut and connected together with flexible wires so you don't have to bend the LED strip. On one end there is a USB-C cable that goes into the control box. In case you are wondering, RGBIC is a special type of LED strip that uses integrated circuits on each section of the strip. This allows each 3 LEDs to be controlled individually. RGBIC can simultaneously display multiple colors on a single strip of LEDs. There is one misconception about the RGBIC LED strip, that is that the strip cannot be cut. Well, I want to tell you that it is possible to cut an RGBIC LED strip, and if you are curious about how, leave me a comment and I will make a video about this in the future. So don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell, and I will notify you whenever I upload a new video. The box would be incomplete without the alcohol pads and the brackets. We get 10 brackets that should be of great use when mounting the strip in places where the double-sided tape is not enough. Then you get 2 alcohol pads for cleaning the surface before installation, and this time I decided to try them out. Well, good luck cleaning your 65-inch TV with those bad boys. I'm lucky if I manage to clean my glasses with those pads. Jokes aside, the pads are only for degreasing the surfaces after your TV is free of dust, so as a tip, clean your TV well before using the pads. The installation is fairly easy, if you have the correct TV size. You stick the LED strip starting from the bottom left or right corner and finish with the bottom edge. And thanks to the flexible wire between each segment, you don't have to worry about bending the strip at each corner. The position of the camera is very important for the system to work properly. The camera can be placed on the top or bottom center of the TV. I am still experimenting some stuff out with positioning the camera. You have to understand something important about this immersion system from Govee. Unlike other systems that work by reading the information straight from the HDMI port that will give you precise feedback to your backlight, but are also far more expensive than this one, the accuracy of all camera solution-based backlight will depend on some external factors, like the positioning of the camera and how the calibration was done, the position of the TV in the room, the size, the brightness setup, and the colors of your screen. For example, during the day, the light from my window is reflected on the TV screen, and even if the TV is off, I will get a yellow backlight from the LEDs in one of the corners, because unless you turn off the backlights, they will still try to read information from the screen even if your TV is off. What I'm trying to say here is that the experience and satisfaction given by the Govee Immersion backlights also depends on the user. My advice is to take your time and experiment a bit with the position of your TV in the room and also where you place the camera, because once you find the right angles, everything works great. I am not yet 100% convinced that mounting the camera on the top or bottom of the TV screen is the way to go. There are other options that I'm still exploring. Of course, this might be because of my 43-inch TV. I don't know. Try using some scotch tape until you decide. After sticking the controller on the back of the TV and connecting everything together, I placed the calibration pads as shown in the manual. I did this only once because I didn't exactly know how the calibration works, but to be honest, I was not very comfortable taking this step the second time after seeing how my screen reacted to unsticking the pads. And as I told you earlier, there are other options for this step. And to make it easier on myself and also trying to be of help to you guys, I made a short video that displays the squares so we don't have to stick anything on the screen anymore. You will find the link in the description below, as well as a link that you can use to download 2 calibration pictures from my Google Drive and save them onto your TV. I made 2 so you have the option to choose from 2 different square sizes. After connecting the backlights to my phone, the calibration process was pretty simple. The camera takes a picture of the TV and you will have to select the corners of the screen and the middle section of each edge. Here are 2 examples of the calibration screen. The first one is with the camera mounted on the top of the screen and the other one is with the camera mounted farther away from the TV. As a last tip, something I found very useful for testing the immersion light is this video created by Dave Madison, which I think is brilliant. I will also add a link in the description. Thank you, Dave. If you have any questions, encounter any problems, or just want to add something to what I had to say, leave a comment below. Tell us how was your experience with this or any other products from Govee. Also, if there is anything important to add in the future, I will make updates in the description, so be sure to check that out as well. I almost forgot to show you guys how I managed to install the strip to fit my small TV. In my Govee RGB LED strip unboxing video, I showed you a hack that you can use to make the strip shorter by bending it in certain places. That is exactly what I did, only this time I had to remove the silicone cover to be able to make the bends. Be advised though, this is a hack, and as with all hacks, there are certain risks involved. Also, by doing this to your strip will definitely void your warranty, so do this at your own risk. And that is pretty much it. I'm Max from LifeHackerMax. Thank you for watching.